The only reason Marty and I stayed in the house together, and still do, is because I have not bought it from him yet. Am I buying it from him? Yes. Am I working on that? Yes. Does he have a deposit? Yes. Is he giving me time? Yes. So the only reason I'm in the house is because I'm buying the house.
When I saw, like, when that whole thing that Joe did in Napa Valley with the C word, like when he was, whoever he was talking to on the phone, and he said that.
Here she comes, my bitch wife. She's such a
I was shocked because he's never said that word to my face. I thought that they inserted that. I'm like, because I know Joe's never called me that word before. And I'm like, and I was telling Andy, I'm like, you guys better remove that. He's like, Teresa, it came out of his mouth. I'm like, what? Like, I was shocked because he's never said that to my face.
I mean, I never gave Joe a pass. He never got a pass for speaking to me. If he ever called me the C word, there'd be a problem.
Whatever you guys seen, like, oh, he said, shut up, or, and I still don't like that. And my thing is, like, with Joe, I would just, instead of fighting backs.
You want to diffuse the situation. For the kids, the parents are there, you have company in the other room.
I mean, can we say this? He would do it. It's so weird. He would only do it in front of the cameras.
I get that.
Or like to try to act macho, or it's crazy because like when we were alone, he would not talk like that because I don't go in.
I know who went to the feds. I mean, let's just forget that.
Okay, but
Does he really know who that was?
Yes.
Do you know I was at the cleaners and they brought his shirts in?
They did. But I just feel like there was a lot of people dabbling in it. So, you know, that we're probably in this person's ear,
You mean
blah, blah,
feeding
blah.
that person, but not the actual government.
Feeding in this person's ear, right.
When you say other people in this person's ear, I know you mentioned Caroline on the Watch What Happens Live special.
Caroline Manzo predicted that
I
Joe
know.
was going to go to jail.
Prediction. Something may happen where maybe someone has to go somewhere.
How could she predict that? Did she have anything to do with what happened to Joe and I? Was she a rat?
Was that one of those people?
I said it, right?
Yeah, you did. You said Caroline.
I said it. That's why I said it. Like, you know, we know who did it because that person didn't get in trouble. And I did, and I had nothing to do with it. But it's fine. I took it like a champ.
Yeah, you did.
I went to jail. It's fine. If that's what I had to go through, it's fine. I just feel like there was a lot of people dabbling and that were communicating with this person.
And this was
also.
someone in your life, like close to you in your life?
It was close, yeah, to all of us at the time, yeah. There was people that went on national TV. This person's attorneys said that they went to the government. They were on the news. They were on the news.
Do I know this person?
No.
No.
They were on the news. They were on national TV. And they said that they went to the government.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Him and his wife are both attorneys. I think the wives. She was on the show, too.
I don't remember. Ooh! You don't know them.
I'm not gonna,
For 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to even say.
Dark hair, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So she was on the show. So it's like a lot of people were dabbling in art to try to take me and Joe down, which is so sad.
I don't have to try hard to get attention. I just get it. Ergo, I was engaged 21 times. It's no accident. And 19 of those were before I had my children. Why? No one's ever asked me. Came from me wanting to punish people that were abusing me. But the way I got them to ask me to marry them quickly, so I said I was a virgin and I would not have sex until I was married. That'll put a ring on your finger real quick. Can't do that once you have kids. If Tom was number 19 and there were only 2 more after that and I married one of them, have I really been engaged that many times? No. See, Margaret doesn't know anything about me. Melissa, Dolores, none of them.
Nono goes into the refrigerator and just drinks hot sauce for
Right.
a second. Is that something he does a lot?
All the time.
All right, I'll make the ham.
He swallows things, all the red vinegar. He'll just open the thing and just drink the red vinegar, hot pepper juice. He believes it cures all sickness and illness when he does this, so.
Oh, so he's doing this as like a remedy.
Not really. He enjoys it. He feels like it gives him a little, he goes, feels good.
Okay.
Yes.
We were wondering. We were wondering what that was.
He says it kills all the germs.
Okay. Is this anything you ever heard of, either of you?
No. I mean, but listen, I mean, maybe he's on to something.
He might be on to
To each
something.
their own.
While at the Jersey Shore, you tell everyone you found Joe's second cell phone. When did you find that?
When Gia was like 3 years old, he just said it was to talk to this one person. He had a separate cell phone with one girl.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, I found it.
What?
Because, you know, they grew up together.
Went out with Frank too.
Yeah, she gets around, yeah. Well, he was featured with that girl in one of the magazines. She was training me at the time too, so it's somebody that was, you know, he knew that, 'cause he did kind of grow up with her too, and yeah, so I mean, I don't know, I mean, listen, I had no proof, but like, why are you talking to her like that? Like, why do you have another phone talking to her?
Would you be happy if they got married?
I don't know, honestly. That's why, yeah, you know, listen.
I love Dolores, but I didn't get back with Dolores because I couldn't know for sure 100% that I could be faithful.
Kiss. Just kiss me and let them shut up. Just first kiss him. That's it. Okay. Frank and I have a connection and a bond. When Frank cheated on me in our marriage, I couldn't get over the disloyalty, and I could never go back to that.
That's why, listen, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know, so.
I think you still got those strings.
You know, so. Dolores is Dolores, put it that way.
So I felt really bad because I knew he was in love with me and I knew that I was not in love with him. So I was working at a law firm at the time, and I guess that he had set up this elaborate proposal plan. He was gonna come into my workplace and go up to the partner's office, and the partner was gonna call me, tell me that he needed me upstairs for an assignment, and I was gonna come up and he was gonna be on bended knee to propose to me. So the senior associate was like, hey, look, I know you've been messing around with another guy at the law firm, so I don't know if you're gonna
messing
wanna
around
get
with somebody. I
engaged.
don't know that you're gonna want to be engaged.
So I was like, oh my God, is he really gonna do this? Now at this point, this kid, he did not have any money. He had tons of legal bills and he worked his ass off. He was brilliant, a great guy. I was just not in love with him anymore. And I knew that if he spent any money on a diamond ring, it took all of his money, all of it. And the thought of that broke my heart. So I know that once you leave the store with a diamond ring, it loses a lot of its value.
Yeah.
So I called my mom and I said, listen, I need you to do me a favor. And she does have the money to do it. So I felt bad, but I also knew it's something I would do for my child. And I said, he's gonna propose to me. I'm gonna tell him that I found out and that I'm not ready yet, but that I will be ready in a few months, and that I need you to buy the ring from him at the price he paid for it, and that when we're ready, he'll buy it back from you at that same exact price, but here's the catch, I'm never gonna be ready.
Right.
So I don't know how long you're gonna be hanging on to that ring. So that all happened. Then over the years, she a few times was like, oh, can I turn the ring into earrings for my brother's wife?
Right.
Or can I give it to this and that? And I never wanted to see it on anyone. I thought it would be bad karma. And I still think it's sitting in her safe.
Come on.
I do, yeah. A really long time later. I was 23, so 20 years later.
All right, I think it's time that she could give it to the brother's wife.
Maybe.
As I get older, I think, I have a girlfriend now, but I'm more, I like someone who has good personality. I'll be honest with you.
Please.
I want to be able to enjoy myself. I do. I want somebody who I'm going to have fun with.
So we know you're the single guy, but you say you have a girlfriend, so.
Yes. She's much younger, but doesn't act young.
How much younger is she?
Considerably. She's 30. Yeah, she gets along fine with Dolores. We all go out together. But you should know the whole story to be out that whole night after that. All right? All right, please. Because when it was all done and said, me, the single guy, you know where I was? I was in the back of an Uber sleeping going home. As where Joe and Joe have their wives calling them at 2:30 in the morning, where are you? All right?
Pretty much.
Right? And they're trying to blame it on Frank when Frank's been home sleeping for 3 hours. And thank God Dolores came to my rescue on that. Dolores goes, I was laying on the couch watching TV when he got home at 10:30.
Yeah, I was getting phone calls from Margaret and Melissa. Where the hell are you? And at that particular time, I might have drank a little too much, and I really did not know where I was. It was a fun night, though.
Can you imagine that, though? Imagine calling your husband, where are you? I don't know. At 2 o'clock in the morning?
That's what happened.
How'd it get so wild? How'd it get so out of control?
Not because of Frank, because Frank was home.
Joey Gorga, if you're with him, you automatically drink in excess.
Not only that, Joe.
He has a bottomless pit. That boy can drink. It's unbelievable.
But Joe takes it to a certain, because Joe's scared of Melissa. Let's put it that way. Honestly, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, all right? She rules the roost. So what Joe does is pushes it to a point where he's not gonna get in too much trouble, and then he tries to push you beyond that point to live vicariously through you. I don't drink. Every time I'm with Joe Gorga, I'm drunk, all right? Joe's the troublemaker.
Is Joe a bad influence on everyone?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. He's a lot of fun, right? He's a lot of fun to go out with. But you know that you go out with Joey Gorga,
you get in
you're in
trouble.
trouble.